morning, everybody from Stone Mountain Outdoors. Just wanted to have a new video and talk to you guys a little bit about the new Glock 6 Gen series of pistols. It's what's new and hot this year. It's a huge improvement over the previous editions of the Glock. What we have here is the Glock 19. I've got the Glock 17 and I have the Glock 45. This is a 9mm, 9mm, 9mm. So to tell you a little bit about the changes of all these new Glocks, you saw they had the Gen 5 and then the Gen V, and then now we're at the Gen 6. They had a big hubbub about these Glock switches, and what they changed was a little ridge back here in the bottom side of the slide that eliminates the ability, or they thought was going to eliminate the ability to put a Glock switch in a Glock. Well, they had about 10 minutes with the new Glock and they had that fixed so they can put Glock switches in those, but that did meet the requirement for Glock to try to fix the problem for California and whatnot so they could stay out of litigation. Make a long story short, here we are with the new Gen 6 series of Glock. Some of the things they've changed, which is a tremendous improvement, is the grip. And you can see here it has a pretty significant palm swell where you grasp the Glock, and the stippling comes all the way around the Glock. So that's a big change in how the old Glock 2x4 feels. They did undercut the trigger guard a little bit, so it allows you to have a higher grip on the gun itself. They also increased the beaver tail on the back, so that helps the shootability of the pistol, and you can see your hand has a little more support when the gun recoils backwards. All these guns are MOS, which is nice. They also have a small shelf, if you notice. That is some stippling there on the front of the frame, but it also allows for when you hold the gun a place for your finger to go or your thumb to index when you shoot the pistol. Another thing they changed was the cocking serrations on the front of the pistol and made them a little deeper, and it allows you to have a little more purchase when you do a press check on the pistol. So those are a couple of the big changes that you've seen with the Glock Gen 6. I'll tell you, I'm a Glock armorer. I do a lot with Glock. This is probably one of the biggest changes I've seen with Glock over the years, and that grip is just amazing if you've not had the opportunity to touch them yet. So what it comes at, the main guns they've come out with now is the 19, as I said earlier, the 17, and then the kind of the crossover, the Glock 45, which gives you a 19 length slide and a 17 length grip, which is a really nice pistol, i.e. it's kind of a 19X in black for the most part. So that's kind of an overview of all the Gen 6 Glocks. You guys come see them, check them out, and we'll see you at Stone Mountain Outdoors.